Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and my name is Dr. Monu Mishra. So guys, this video is going to be about the advantages of doing a PhD. PhD is one of the most tough course which I consider because you are going to spend like 5 years in getting just one degree. So what are you going to get after these 5 years is equally important to know before investing those 5 important years. So in this video, we are going to talk about what are the advantages of doing a PhD. What do you get in return of those 5 years which you spend studying a very small and a thin line of a subject. It's not going to be a subject, it's just going to be a topic. So what are you really going to get out of those 5 years? So let's talk about this in the present video and stay tuned for interesting content. So the first point the PhD gives you is uniqueness and respect. So how is PhD going to give you uniqueness and respect? So let's take an example. You are in a queue, or say you are at the airport, and then there was a call for the passengers, and then the name call starts, and then you receive Mr. Smith, Mr. John, Mr. ABC, Mr. XYZ, and then suddenly your name comes as Dr. Monu Mishra. Does that feel good? Certainly. So the first and the foremost advantage of doing a PhD is getting a prefix that 98.5% of the population doesn't have. A doctorate. So when you get a PhD, the first thing you get is the suffix which makes you unique because not many people has that kind of thing. And now coming to the respect part is whenever you say like you have a PhD, people see you with a huge expectation, respect, and they think you certainly do have a lot of knowledge. And that's obviously true because now in the case of the COVID-19, people are looking at scientists. People are looking for the PhDs who know much more and much detailed knowledge of a particular subject and going to save the world by their own work. Yeah, certainly they don't identify you in the regular days, but now you have something which others don't have. So obviously, besides having a uniqueness and everything, PhD also gives you a respect in the society, and certainly after COVID-19, I'm sure that you are going to get it, and you are an expert of a particular subject and you have limitless knowledge in a particular domain at least. Besides that, PhD gives you respect because you are going to bring something new in the society, whether it is about electronics, whether it's about some science, whether it's about some postulates, whether it's about social sciences, environmental changes, anything. You are certainly going to give this world something new which was not there. So the first thing is uniqueness because having a prefix doctor is not so easy and not a lot of people have it. And the second thing is you are given the respect. Trust me, wherever you are, you say you are a PhD, you are certainly going to have an upper hand and you certainly have some respect over others because you are the expert of one thing. So that's the plus point. So the next benefit of doing a PhD is PhD makes you a problem and conflict manager. Yes, in the PhD, in the 5 years, you see a lot of failures, you see a lot of null points, you have to make a lot of decisions that were not easy to take. So that makes you an ideal problem solver as well as conflict management. In the 5 years of PhD, you see a lots of ups and downs and everything. So that makes you an expert in taking the right decision at the right point of the time. Many people do not. I think most of the people, a lot of the people do not have this skill, but in PhD, when you face this kind of challenges in every day, yeah, trust me, it's going to be every day is a new challenge and that challenge prepares you for your future. So you became an ultimate problem solver and a conflict manager. So you can certainly take the right and the best decision at the given point of the time with limited resources as well as limited funding. Besides in PhD, you are working under one guide who is, it's a light of dependence as well as independence. You're working with one person who controls everything and still blames you if anything goes wrong. So in that situation, you also get a knowledge of handling human resources. You are better at the making relationships with persons. You are also better in making networking and everything. The next benefit of doing PhD is multitasking. So when you do a PhD, you become literally a multitasking man. And how does the multitasking means? In PhD, you do a lot of things that are not of your domain. You do a work of a clerk while writing a grants and something, while managing a project. You do a work of a leader when you have your own group. You have to manage people. You do, work with administration. You have to work with laws because there is something called as copyright violation. Everything you need to take care of. So you literally became in multitasking. So you can do multitasking. In PhD, you learn about documentation, you learn about skills, you learn about coding, programming, you learn about instrumentation, you learn about how to deal with biological system, you also deal about the environment, a lot of things happen with you in a simultaneous manner. So you learn not only just a PhD, you learn about everything. I know a lot of people who are just from like any single background, and now they can use Adobe Photoshop, they can use CorelDRAW, they can do coding in Java, they can do coding in C++, Fortran, they can do web designing, they can do image graphic design, they can literally do many things. Like myself, when I was in my PhD, I did instrumentation, a lot of instrumentation. So now besides having a physics background, I can also do some work with like what regular done by the electronical engineers, or maybe some like instrumentation. So in PhD, you literally learn about multitasking because you can do a work of a clerk from a work which is done by a graphic designer or a coder. So you literally became a multitasking. You learn a lot of things and about a lot of stuff. The next thing that you get from PhD is the skill of an entrepreneur. Yes, literally, you handle so many projects in your PhD, you deal with so many people, you have so good collaboration skills, you get a lot of networking skills. So literally, you can be an entrepreneur. You can deal people, you can deal machines, you can deal with funding, you can deal with money, you can deal with time. So you can literally deal with a lot of things that makes you literally an entrepreneur like skills. You can manage money, you can manage people, you can manage time, you can manage project. So the PhD also makes you an entrepreneur. That kind of skill which not usually most of the people have. They go for a course and then learn everything. In the 5 years of PhD, that comes as an additional stuff, or you can say freebies. The next advantages of doing PhD is my favorite, traveling. So when you do a PhD, you travel to a lot of places and make a lot of new friends. So let's start it with my story. When I was in my PhD in 2015, I started my PhD in 2015. So I was just, going around a couple of places in India, not many places. But now when I just finished my PhD, I have been to 8 countries. Yes, it includes Europe, it includes Japan, and like half of the India I have traveled. So whenever you are doing a PhD, you are getting a lot of time to go outside, make new friends from new culture, from new places, from Germany to France to Switzerland to Japan to UK to Europe, many things. Also, you have to attend a lot of academic conferences. You get money to travel. Yes, that's the first thing. You get money to travel. You get paid to travel. So that is one of the most important advantages of doing a PhD, that your passport gets a lot of stamps. So I will also like to tell you about example of my friend. So you have seen interview of Mr. Arindam, who is my friend, and he's doing his PhD from France. And he was literally a travel enthusiast, and in his 4 years of PhD, while doing in France, he visited 40 countries. Because he was a travel enthusiast, that's a different thing. But in PhD, you get a lot of time to travel, you have to collaborate a lot of people from your country to other countries, to many other continents as well. So that's the most important and the crisp of doing a PhD, that you get a lot of time to travel and you make so many friends from so many different cultures and countries. So the next point of doing a PhD is communication skills and networking. While doing PhD, you travel to a lot of countries, as I told you before, and you make a lot of friends as well as collaborators. You have to work with a lot of persons, a lot of friends, you have to share a lot of resources, you have to give too many presentations. When you are in PhD, most of the time, either you will write or you present your work to the audience, or say the global research community. So you get a lot of decent communication skill. So you know how to present a work in front of 100 people, 200 people, or maybe 1,000 people. So you can also, get a decent amount of writing skills. You know how to write a document in a technical language, and you also know how to present your work to the nerds, or like if I say a scientific paper. So you get a decent vocal communication skill, presentation skill, as well as technical writing skills. So this is one of the most important things that you get in a PhD, because most of the time you're presenting your work, you have to put it in the front of the society so that they can learn. So you get a good communication skill and a networking skill. You know how to deal with people, you know how to cope up with situations, and how to make new friends. So communication skills is the additional advantage you get while doing a PhD. The next point of benefits or advantages of doing PhD is you are prepared for literally everything. So in PhD, you have a literally challenging life. Most of the time, you are writing and doing experiments, you're managing people, you're managing money, you're managing resources, you're writing, you're dealing with stress, you are dealing with, depression, you're dealing with flexibility, like you have to work sometimes late and sometimes you get early. So you get a blend of everything, what possible a man can get in worse situation or in a good situation. So you are literally ready for life. You're literally ready for life in sense of challenges. You can literally survive or bare minimum money you can literally have a decent life while going out to a conference. So you get a bit, a fraction of low, you get a fraction of high, you get a fraction of networking, you get a fraction of communication, you get fraction of entrepreneurship, you get fraction of every kind of job that is possible. Because in many times in lab, you are, repairing your machine by yourself. You are writing grants. You are doing a clerical job, you are doing an entrepreneur job, you are doing a technical job, you are doing a leadership job. Everything in a PhD, you get everything. You get interns to train, you have a boss whom you have to listen, you have to write projects, you have to get money, you write for grants, everything. You get a high point in your life when your experiments is good, a lot of people are praising you. You are, get a low point in your life when nothing works and people are criticizing you. So you are literally ready for everything. You are ready for worse, you are ready for good thing, and you are ready for the best. So that makes you a man that can literally handle every phase of the life. So it's like a grooming. You are like groomed in such a way that you are ready for this world. So which is, I think, one of the most important part of your life, that you became mature of doing a PhD. You do not believe on absurd things. You have a logical mindset. You don't believe on rubbish. You don't believe on what politicians say. You don't believe what other person say. You believe only on what you observe, what you listen, what is the reflection. You don't believe on words anymore. You believe in action, because you have developed your own sense of understanding. You have your own sense of judgment. You are capable of doing a lot of stuff. So guys, this was all. I think this was all things which you get from a PhD. There are a couple of things I have missed. If you think you want to add something, just put it in the comment section and I'll appreciate that, and I will try to incorporate it in my next videos. And thank you very much for your patience to watch this video till the end. And if you want to support me, if you think I'm doing something good, just subscribe the channel and share these videos with your friends. Hit the like button to give me a thumbs up, as well as follow me on the social media. And you can also follow me on the social media, which link is given somewhere upside. I don't know where it is, but you can find it. And thank you very much for your support. Keep supporting me. I'll try to come with some new stuff every time. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.